What under $10 item is a total game changer? Those plastic drain snakes for hair. Looks like a zip tie with a bunch of cuts in the sides to make it jagged. For anyone with bathroom sink, shower, tub drains that are clogged. This thing is awesome. 10 out of 10 would recommend before buying harsh drain cleaners. A motion sensor light bulb. Got one from Amazon for the basement a few months ago for outside of the pantry. It turns off automatically after 30 seconds so you don't have to constantly pull the chain to turn it on, off. I must have replaced the pull 3 to 4 times the past few years. That bulb has been my favorite purchase from the past 6 months. High quality tweezers. Can't beat high quality tweezers. A plunger. When you need one, you need it right that very second. Drill brush attachment. I clean everything with them. Couch, carpet, cement, counters. I guess everything that starts with a C. Barkeeper's friend. If you at all have any stainless steel, specifically pots and pans, this stuff will restore it to brand new. Edit. Didn't expect this to be so popular. But I'm happy if anyone has learned about this magic mixture as a result of my post. I've certainly learned new ways to use it. A first aid kit. Just recently I needed it and swore to myself to get one immediately after moving out. A good hair brush. I used to have a shitty comb and my hair was constantly in knots. I brought a Tangle teaser on sale a few weeks ago and my hair it's so smooth and less frizzy now. A small sewing kit. I moved out of home and my mom gave me one. It contained a few needles, string, spare buttons, small scissors, measuring tape, etc. At first I thought WTF, I will never need this. I have now used that sewing kit countless times. Fixing buttons, sewing holes in clothes, etc. Very handy. The little straps, clips to keep your fitted asterisk sheet on your mattress. Set of 4 for around $5 at Walmart. Edit. For clarity and link added. An oven thermometer. I have a friend who fancies herself a baker and spends $$ on fancy ingredients and shitloads of time in the kitchen and then wonders why her stuff always turns out dry and overbaked. A sponge on a stick. Can probably get 2 or 3 for under $10. No more squishing your hands into deep cups. Thermoses, vases, mason jars, etc. A pocket knife. Picked one up for $5 and had no idea how frequently I'd use it until I actually had one. Potato peelers. I was living a lie before I purchased one of these babies. I don't even know who I was before that. High quality pens. They just glide across the page and I could never go back to buying cheap ones now. Tongue scraper. Even if you brush your tongue well and think it's clean, you'll be surprised by how much cleaner it looks after one use. This sounds like a BuzzFeed writer setting themselves up for an article. A long phone charging cable. I'm talking like 6 feet or longer. Lube. A library card. It's great. A clip for your phone in your car that attaches to your air vents, or something like that. Don't need to hold the phone in your lap when using the GPS or putting it in a cup holder, lol. A back scratcher. Knife sharpener. For expensive knives or family heirlooms you want to use a whetstone to minimize material loss, but for regular OL box store kitchen knives just a cheap 2-step pull-through sharpener is a life-changing event. Motion sensor light for your toilet. Hear me out. You can see what you're doing without turning on the brightest light known to mankind. High-quality spices. You don't even realize how terrible most commercial spices are until you get good ones. Benadryl. A condom. Quality soaps, shampoo. I consistently get compliments on how good I smell. And I never use cologne. Edit. I understand that Dove, etc. are not the best brands out there. The stuff I use works for me and I spend $10 on it once every 2 months. I'm sure I can find a premium product that makes my hair flow like a unicorn's. But finding something affordable that smells good and doesn't damage is a game changer. I bought a plastic folder with dividers in it to sort bills, important mail, receipts, etc. Even though I get so few physical papers I need to keep these days. This has been so great for my organization, sanity. Now if I ever do need those things, they are easy to find instead of lost to the abyss. If you live in a city, earbuds to sleep. I came from a small town and the only noise were cows or church bells. When I moved to the city I now live in, my sleep would constantly get interrupted and my sleeping pattern got fucked up. Now with the noise gone I sleep far better. The noises were never really loud, so it took me a long time to realize why I was always tired. Parchment paper. It's like $5 for a huge roll. I promise you, your cookies will come out perfect each time you use it. Also good if you're making multiple things in the oven. Just switch out the paper between items instead of dirtying 2 pans. A washable mesh bag. Throw your socks in it and never lose them doing laundry ever again. Tongue scraper. One of the thicker, stainless steel ones. The plastic ones are crap. And the grooves on the back of the toothbrushes aren't on the same level. I didn't realize how much crap I could scrape off my tongue in the morning until I started using one. And my mouth just doesn't feel clean anymore unless it gets a good scraping. Garlic and a small bottle of olive oil can liven up pretty much any dish. Mince the garlic. Or mash it with a pinch of salt on a cutting board using the back of a fork. Toast that bitch up in a tiny bit of regular canola or rice bran oil. Be careful not to burn it. And finish the dish with a drizzle of olive oil. I use it for mac and cheese, grilled chicken, aglio e olio, shrimp, whatever. If you make a lot of Asian food, swap the olive oil for sesame. Cold pressed is best but may or may not show up within $10. Midol. We grew up less than fortunate and so period were just something you had to deal with. When I met my husband and was complaining the cramps were extra bad he said just take some Midol. Take what? He went out and got me some and wow makes periods so much more bearable. Meat thermometer. Really ups your cooking, grilling and definitely worth the investment for a good at-home steak. I have a reusable floss holder that uses regular floss with it. So I have to string the floss onto it. But I have to neither throw away a bunch little plastic things or try and jam one of my hands into my mouth. $8 for 3. Binder clips. I started using them for cable management specifically with my laptop and other accessories I plug into it. Just thread any cable through the handles of the clip and then attach the clip to the back edge of your desk. When you need to plug in, simply reach for the head of the cable that is neatly located at the clip and pull it forward to plug in. When you're done, unplug and the cable retracts to the binder clip and remains out of the way yet accessible. Edit. Clarification. I'm not saying don't use Velcro. Cable ties are a great product and I use them a lot. I do however like this option more in that the cable end is mounted right where I need it every time and it's smoother to pull a cable through the clip than ripping Velcro every time I need something. An oven thermometer. Paid $8 for mine and am now wondering why I waited so long to get it. I bake a lot, so it was a game changer to be able to learn that my oven does indeed run approximately 20°F hotter than it's supposed to and that I do have cold spots in my oven. Also that my oven lies and when it tells me it's preheated. It's lying. Those little pop sockets for your phone. I got one for free and stuck it on thinking I wouldn't use it but it's so convenient. I find that it makes it a lot easier to hold onto the phone at whatever angle you need to, especially during speaker calls. And being able to easily prop up your phone to watch a video or something is awesome. I love my little pop socket. I'm just here to get ideas for my girlfriend's birthday. This blew up. Some great ideas banging around and funny stuff also. Cheers for my first award. My guy. Let me tell you about my motherfucking planner. That's right son. It's a calendar with space for notes. It's not a real daytimer. This is some shit I bought at the dollar store. The cover looks like fake leather. It has the days written down in it. One for each fucking page son. I carry it with me wherever I go. And I write shit in it. Nobody cares what you write. It's a planner not fucking Tolstoy. But when everyone else is pulling out their phones to take notes and check their calendars, I pull out my cheap shit planner from the dollar store. Motherfuckers are like, this is a choice individual. Our upcoming appointment was just written the fuck down on paper. This guy cares about me and what we are doing in the future. I feel cared for. Then I show up to the meeting. And right next to that appointment, I take more notes. Then if I want to see what I did the last time we had a meeting, it's all fucking their shithead. Bedsheet suspenders. It keeps it so that your fitted sheet doesn't become untucked when you're tossing and turning. Deodorant. Use it. A fifth of vodka. 17 months sober. Definitely gonna go with toothpaste. It's more than $10. But buy a battery charger. If you're anything like me, you won't believe how much money you're wasting on batteries for all your controllers, remote controls and other doodads around the house. Get a battery charger and a couple of packs of rechargeable batteries once. And then you're golden. I haven't had to buy batteries for years. Also, again, more than $10. But get LED bulbs for every light in your house. They're a bit more expensive, but they use a fraction of the electricity and they last for years. I replaced all my bulbs back in 2016 or so and they're still going. I can't remember the last time I had to buy a light bulb. Condoms. Ruins the fun. But not as much as kids do. $20 at Walmart you can get a computer that hooks up to your car and can tell you what is wrong with it. It's a huge lifesaver on a budget. If your check engine lights is on it could be a blow fuse. You can change yourself. And save you a trip to the shop. A back scratcher. I bought one like 5 years ago for $2 and I use it like 5 times a day. A sleeping mask. Trust me. Replacing a pair of holey socks. Shoe horn. A semi-automatic whisk. You hold it vertically and push the handle downwards. And the whisk will spin without effort, easier than the traditional and cheaper than the mechanical one. Edit. They call it the rotation whisk. A butter belt butter crock. It keeps your butter at spreadable room temp and prevents it from going rancid too quickly.